as a glimpse of the future. A young Kiwi filmmaker has just taken out the top prize in the Nespresso Talents contest at Cannes.
For Best Animated Short Film, here are the nominees. Shara.
I would like to thank you all for joining the awards ceremony of our virtual short film competition, Nespresso Talents. Innovation and creativity are at the heart of what we do at Nespresso, and this is why we're so proud to foster creative talent and to support people who think differently with this virtual short film contest. This year, we chose to challenge filmmakers around the theme of virtuous circles. Indeed, at Nespresso, we're deeply engaged in creating virtuous circles. And to give you a concrete example of this, around 8 years ago, we initiated a program that we call Reviving Origins, with the idea to restore coffee agriculture in regions impacted by adverse circumstances such as conflict, economic, or environmental disaster. With the help of non-profit partners, Reviving Origins empowers farmers and provides a sustainable future by delivering training to increase coffee quality and generate economic growth. Coming back to Nespresso Talents, we are extremely happy to see that filmmakers came through and shared all their creativity with us. Again this year, we decided to invite a jury of experts from cinema and other creative fields to select the winning films based on specific criteria.
I was positively intrigued with these year's submissions and the creative and often less direct interpretations of the theme, the virtuous circle. The films that stood out the most to me had that element of subtlety, innovation, and surprise as they narrated the story of the virtuous circle in a way that was not predictable. These films offered both fresh perspective and a new angle on a very familiar theme.
I think it's safe to say it's obvious that more and more people are using their phones, their mobile cameras to record their lives and share their stories. And at the same time, more and more people are getting more used to and accepting towards seeing this kind of vertical style cinematography. And I think it's different from traditional cinematography and filmmaking in the way that it's more personal and intimate. It's easy for anyone to be more engaged and to relate to a person behind a camera, such as, the filmmaker himself.
The films had all a different look or take on a virtuous circle. And for me to be able to have the point of view and the understanding of different virtuous circles from different parts of the world made my opinion much broader and wider. To be able to understand different cultures, to be able to understand different languages and places on the planet where people live, enriched and enlightened my knowledge of virtuous circles. And for me, I think that everything that I saw added value to my life.
I have been quite impressed by the production value of the shortlisted films that we've watched this year for the Nespresso Talents. I was also very touched by the fact that a lot of them have been shot during this collective experience that we've been through, living under a lockdown.
With so many high-quality films, it was even more difficult this year to create a short list of 15. But we are very pleased to share with you the videos that were selected for 2020.
Delia come a nostra mamma, e lo faceva di cucinare per i ragazzi. Mamma, posso prendere? Sì, prenditi, tesoro. Mamma, sono fame, aspettami 5 minuti, caro che te la faccio pasta, calma.
Amacımız her birinin hayatına temiz toprak, temiz gıda farkındalığı katabilmek. Doğanın sunduklarını deneyimleyebilecekleri bir alan açmak ve kuşaklar arası aktarımla sürecek olan bu döngünün devam etmesini sağlamak.
Ingatlah dalam pikiranmu anak-anak Bantar Gebang. Mereka butuh orang yang untuk memotivasi mereka. Walaupun kamu hidup di bantaran sampah, tetaplah ingat bahwa kamu bukan sampah. Kamu punya sesuatu yang bisa kamu lakukan.
Al principio significaba presentar una obra de teatro y ya, pero cada montaje va teniendo algo peculiar porque se hace un impacto primero en las personas, en este caso dentro del penal de Santa Marta, Acatitlán.
It's just had this avalanche effect. The more good it does, the bigger it gets. The bigger it gets, the more good it does. So it has this great cycle of moving forward, doing something really positive.
Знаешь, что такое пламя? Что такое пламя? Жар, который оставляет за собой только черную пыль. Черную пыль.
I invented what I called investment tours. We take people to different businesses. It's a cultural exchange, that's how we see it. You come for an experience, but also you're contributing to the community.
Het is een manier om nog te communiceren met vreemden of zo. En als ik daar dan een beetje aan kan bijdragen en mensen een tikkeltje vrolijker kan maken, misschien is dat het meeste waar je op kunt hopen als mens.
Amongst the films that we've watched, Home was clearly a part for its very delicate cinematic approach. The film is based on simple ideas and shots that allow to pay attention to details such as a drop of water or an intimate moment between a grandson and his grandmother. By focusing on these essential things, there emerges from this film a profound humanity.
I have participated in a lot of festivals. The Nespresso Talent is one of the best in the world. I am so glad I am in it this year.
The one about the shirt was very special. It stood out because it was, in a way, it had a very playful interpretation of this idea of recycling objects in our daily lives. Through the language of animation, the film tells a story of an object that somehow possesses these magical, positive powers. And as it gets passed around from one generation to another, it spreads love and inspiration. In a very light-hearted way, the film reminds us that we can appreciate objects not because of their material value, but because of the positive memories and emotions attached to them. Something that should be shared with others. And to me, this is a very good metaphor for a virtuous circle.
Once upon a time, in 1961, there was a shirt. Yes, a shirt. This shirt had one special power that it didn't know about because it didn't have it yet. Not for long. The first one to open it was this man, Jackson. He was about to get married, and the shirt was a brilliant gift for such an occasion. The wedding with Mrs. Jackson was a success. The shirt looked amazing on the photos, and so did the newlyweds. Soon came Little Jackson. Little Jackson didn't fancy wearing the shirt at first, but as soon as he met a girl who liked boys in shirts, it was settled. The shirt was head over sleeves in love with its new owner and enjoyed all the care a lot. But in, let's say, 93, Little Jackson chose a bad clothespin, and the shirt slipped into the window of a completely different man. There it met his muse. In fact, this man was an artist that couldn't find inspiration for some time, until, exactly. The more people wear a shirt and the longer it lasts, the more luck it brings to its owner. The only problem is that it can't talk, and nobody wearing it knows about this superpower. Neither did the muse. The artist has forgotten her because of his many successes, and she went on and threw it out the window. But that was not bad, because an old granny found it afterwards. The good old granny took the lovely little shirt, washed it at home, and showed it to a kind mommy. The mommy said to herself, "I might use it well." And so she did. Isn't she a nifty mommy? Good one. I hope it'll bring you luck too, sweetie. Nighty-night.
First of all, I am very happy that we actually finished the film, and I think this is the most beautiful prize for all the work we did on the film.
Oasis being selected as the #1 short film or short movie was because vertically it was shot perfectly. In many other ways, the story was innovative. And what I like about it was the creative part of it, how the story was told. And to see from the birth, a relationship with the mother, and then going on through life where the circle was completed, to me, that was the greatest example of a virtuous circle.
La última vez que estuve con mi madre en confinamiento fue dentro de su vientre. 8 meses en cama por un embarazo gemelar de alto riesgo. Nacimos prematuros. 1 kilo 200 gramos. una cesárea y un mes en una incubadora en la que mi madre metía las manos para acompañarnos. Hoy, ella y yo estamos juntas confinadas en mi departamento desde hace 70 días, después de 18 años sin compartir un techo. Nunca olvidaremos estos días. La estoy conociendo más. A veces lloro frente a la pantalla que ahora más que nunca es nuestra ventana al mundo. Me da rabia. Encerrados en casa en tiempos de muerte, a los que nos aferramos al cine nos da por tomar la cámara que tenemos a mano y filmar. Pero nos topamos con las mismas imágenes una y otra vez. Necesitaba imágenes distintas. Imágenes que me recordaran que estoy viva, que seguimos viviendo. Los hospitales se desbordan, pero ahora mismo en esta ciudad, en este planeta aterrado, hay una casa que se ha convertido en un oasis. No es uno, son varios oasis. Tania lo decidió de última hora al sentir desconfianza de ir a un hospital y que no se respetara su tiempo. Con el aire y el sonido sale la emoción.
Tengo miedo. Aquí está.
Marichuy es ginecóloga de un hospital público en el que sus colegas fueron diagnosticadas con COVID.
Solo escucha tu cuerpo.
Fernanda decidió confiar más en su cuerpo que en un médico que le dijo que no sería capaz de parir a su hija.
Tu fais des bulles?
Nico, Leo y Agat, esos nuevos seres humanos así de pequeñitos, vinieron por primera vez a la tierra que parece caerse a pedazos a transformar a sus madres y de paso a refutar mi desesperanza y mis intuiciones apocalípticas. La naturaleza haciendo lo suyo, mujeres que se entregan a lo más profundo de sí mismas, madres que trabajan conscientes, que evolucionan la humanidad empujadas por la vida, que a pesar de todo, impera. Porque quizá el mundo no acaba sino renace. Un círculo virtuoso que caminará por generaciones. El círculo virtuoso más esencial de todos, la vida.
I feel so honored and thankful and happy. Thank you very much to Nespresso and the amazing juries, the national and international, that received my film with sensitivity and conclude that it deserved the first place. I'm really moved because I feel like all the love that surrounded this film from the beginning was like a seed that magically arrived here and flourished so fast. Thank you very much.